Right, hello, Year 12 photography. So what happens is this is how we're going to have classes now, uh, that we are going to be posting videos like this. They will be either put directly into your Google Drive folder, like this one, or they will be posted also onto YouTube, to my uh, Sacred Heart YouTube channel, which I'll show you that in a moment. But this is how we're going to do things. You're going to do work as well as do the whole thing of emailing me, have these videos, and so it's going to be a virtual classroom. So first up, hours of work. We have me working here at home from 9:30 till 3:30. Outside of those hours, I'm going to be looking after my own family. But inside of those hours, between 9:30 and 3:30, I'm quite literally sitting in this exact chair, in this very comfy seat. Thank goodness it's comfy because I'm going to be here for a long time, and I will be able to make these videos for yourself, from other classes as well as answer any emails that you send. So just send questions, ask questions. If you need Zoom time, so that is with face-to-face FaceTime with me, then that's easy. You send me an email asking for a Zoom conference, face-to-face FaceTime, and then we can do that and set that up. Now, the only thing they ask for that is that it's done within your normal timetabled classes. So you've got your normal timetable, how you'd be at school, and so like a double would be great, or a single. But the reason we're doing that is so you do not get any clashes with science saying, oh, look, we're going to have a class now, and art doing the same thing. So if you do it within your own class time, then that is our class time. And the science won't try to set up a class for you, a Zoom class, during that time. So we can keep everything all separated, and that should work. So those are the ways of when I'm working and how to contact me. But you're getting emails and things from me, and you can email me back. Please, please, please ask questions, as well as there'll be Google Drive that you'll be putting things in as well. So let's start off with sharing some of these ways that you're going to be doing the work. I'll put that up now, sharing. And so the first thing we're going to be doing is we are going to be doing the whole thing of working through Modo, just like we have been in class. Now, you should all be already signed up to Modo. If you haven't signed up for Modo for whatever reason, fire me off an email and I will give you the code again so you can sign up. So it's quite literally year 12 and 13 photography, the folders tab, and here's all the information, just like school, just like we've been doing all the way through. Uh, I will be going through this in a moment, but first what we're going to do is go through the other resources. So we've got Edmodo as our primary source, so where I can get resources and things to you. We've also got the whole thing of Pinterest. So here we go. So Pinterest is, if you're not signed up with Pinterest, sign up with Pinterest because there's plenty of examples here and I can paste more things on. If you're not signed up with Pinterest, sign up please. And then my name is Mr. Peterson. Where it goes wrong is that you spell it S-O-N, it's actually S-E-N. And also where it goes wrong, you type that in, but you're looking for pins. I'm not a pin, I'm a people. So you go down to people. And so that's how you can find me. And I've got a Sacred Heart here, so you know it is me, because it's the Sacred Heart of Jesus. So all the examples are still on here: photography buildings, photography people, and you can do that. Now, for some of you who aren't used to using Pinterest, the wonderful thing about it is you find a pin that you like, you go, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. So you click on that one, and then underneath, don't ask me how Pinterest does it, but it is able to see and it is able to find all these things that are similar to it. I presume it does it through magic. I don't know how you make a computer see, but it does. And so it can find all these things that the computer thinks is kind of similar. So if you find something you kind of like, we can click on it, and then the computer will find you a whole bunch of things that are kind of similar. Okay, so those are the two resources that you guys will be using. The third resource is going to be Google Drive, but I'll talk about that at the end. So first up, You have lots of different choices as far as what kind of work we're doing at Year 12. Some of you, well, all of you have got the email at the moment where it is explaining how to get Photoshop at home on your home computer or home laptop or mum and dad's laptop or whatever it happens to be. So you've all got that and you're supposedly able to get Photoshop at home. If there are problems with that, fire off emails to me, we'll sort something out. Um, Otherwise, there are other options. So say you haven't got a computer strong enough or big enough to be able to run Photoshop, then what we can do is you can use your phone, or um, so if someone has got a digital camera, that's great, but you don't have to worry about Photoshop for now, because what we can do is we can generate all the images for what we are actually going to be doing, and then we will be able to take all those and do the whole thing of putting them together so they're all ready to be used when you guys come back, because this isn't going to be all year. This will be part of the year, and then when we get back to class, if you haven't got Photoshop at home, then we can use Photoshop and you've got all your images done for all your different sections. So let's go through some of the options. So say you go, actually, I'm not really that keen because I haven't got Photoshop on doing the mock-up, and I'll go through that in a moment. Then we, as Year 12, we also have the opportunity to do this one, which is the Level 2 internals, where it is all the writing. Let's see if I can find it. Just going through the things here. Here we go. So this is the internal here, where it's the assignment. So this one, if you want to find it, is the assignment down here, where it's Year 12 photography. And you open up that folder, and this is the assignment here, which should be this one. And so you scroll all the way down till it says matching artist message, and here is the internal assignment, all written out with very detailed notes. If you're not understanding those things, please email me and I can talk you through it, but you should all know and have all started on that already. If you want a more simplified version of that, it is this one here, which is photography steps. Photography steps can be found in our folders, and it's quite literally called in the folder called photography steps. And this is the document here, and it's this document here, photography steps. And this is the one that's stuck up on our wall with a nice simplified version of what to do. So you can do the internal if you want. If you want to do the folio, that's great as well, and I'll go through that in a moment. So let's talk about other resources that we can find in Emoto. So I know we're all used to doing the um, work on our computers at school, and we have all the examples. So whenever I need to explain something, I can show you the examples. Well, they're all under here in Year 12 examples. So you can click on that one. We have the school program. That school program one is the ones, the buildings, and we've got other ones in here, grades, where they've got the exact grade. These have all been moderated, and you can see excellences there, achieves, merits, and excellences all the way through. So you can have a look through of those ones. This building one is all under this the school program. So I can click on there, and here's these ones here, and that is the one that is here. And these are the school program with the artist models that are all in here. If you don't know which artist models, I can show you all that kind of stuff. It's all on my Pinterest, and I can go through and I can explain all those things for you guys. So we have got the various different resources that you can use, and you hopefully have got Photoshop at home. And if you have got Photoshop at home, you just quite literally carry on with doing your work on your folio, just like you used to. If you have questions about what to do next, you come and see me, or email me, not come and see me, email me and do all those kind of things. If you need FaceTime, that Zoom is how we'll be doing it, where you go, hey, look, I don't really, emails aren't really how I understand things. I need you to explain things. Then you book in Zoom time with me, and we do a little face conference like this, where I can see examples and all those kind of things of what you're doing, and we can talk through it. So we are either doing the folio if you've got work at home, as well as the whole thing of, we are also doing the thing of, you guys have the opportunity to do the internal or the folio. It's up to you. Both have to get done by the end of the year, so both are fine. So if you don't have Photoshop at home, can't get it, then you can do the internal and you guys will be fine. If you go, actually, I'm not really into the internal, I don't want to do the writing, and I haven't got Photoshop, then we've got a plan B or C, depending on what your point of view. So plan A being you're doing the computer at home runs Photoshop and you're doing your folio. Plan B is the whole thing of doing the internal. That's plan B. And plan C is where you are getting your own photos on your phone all ready to do Photoshop once you come back to school, and you're doing a mock-up. Now, how you'll be doing a mock-up, and I will give you guys an example of this later. If you're doing the mock-up, I won't give it to everyone. But if you go, hey, look, what's the mock-up look like? I can do a separate little video, post that on for you guys, or do Zoom time, show you what that is. And we're quite literally taking our raw photos, having a little example of what the artist model is, and we're just going to slap it onto something like MS Paint. And so it's just these rough little images where you're just planning out your board, and that's all you need to do as well. Where you go, this section is going to be this artist model, here's the raw photos. I haven't done anything on Photoshop because I haven't got Photoshop, and that's fine. And so we've got a plan C. So plan A, plan B, and a plan C. So all you guys will be fine. Now, how to hand in this work. So what we're going to be doing is I have access to all of your guys' Google Drive. So I'll be sending you stuff through Google Drive, but you will also be posting about once a week your screenshot. You just capture a screenshot of your work that you're doing, and then you're posting that into Google Drive, so then I can see it and I can mark it, because you guys are still getting weekly notes. So that is letting your parents know whether you're doing the work or not doing the work. And so I can, on Google Drive, I can put comments, I can help you with that kind of stuff and write down stuff. And we can still keep working in these virtual classrooms just like this. So you've got lots of different plans, lots of different things that you can do. This video and probably future videos I will either be posting in Google Drive for you, or I will be putting onto my Sacred Heart channel, which is The Sacred Heart Art. This is my YouTube channel, and I'll be posting them in here. I will be posting this video both into your Google Drive and onto YouTube for you guys to see in a bit. But what happens is all the future videos, rather than just clogging up your Google Drive, I'll do this introduction one on your Google Drive, but all the rest of the videos from then onwards will be on the Sacred Heart, My Sacred Heart, The Sacred Heart Art, all one word, YouTube channel, and you can watch that as many times as you like. So that is the plan. That should be everything. If you need help, you've got emails that you can email me. You've got the whole thing of trying to Zoom me. If you want, you just send me an email saying, hey, look, you know, I need some explanations with these whole things. Can you explain things a little bit better for me? We can Zoom that, have FaceTime for that. And we try to do that within class time of your normal timetable that you'd normally have if we're at school. So questions, email me. Just go for it. I am quite literally working all day from 9:30 till 3:30. So I'm here doing nothing but answering your emails, as well as doing the whole thing of making more videos for my different classes. I'm here, I'm working. Please take advantage of that. Thank you very much. Goodbye.